Hi, I'm Miles Nielsen, and I play folk Americana music with a tinge of pop. And I just got done playing for the NARM Music Conference in Chicago, Illinois.
How did that work out for you?
It was really good. It's really early, but it was really good. They treated me really well, lots of good people, and I've had good response so far. It was just a fun thing to see.
Musicians don't typically play at 8:30 in the morning, do they?
No, it's not the time. It's not the time for us. We're night owls for sure.
You've been in the music industry, I guess, since you were born, since your father.
Yeah, I would say I remember things at about the age of 4 or 5 years old. I remember writing some songs. No New Skin Ever Again, Don't Want to Be a Bricked Up Window, and some things like that. So, some strangeness. But growing up as a kid, I kind of knew at the early age that music was pretty cool.
And your father still tours. I mean, he's a rocker true and true.
They're workhorses. I think they'll probably end up doing 160 shows again this year.
Do you play with him?
I have on occasion. Played some music with him. Actually, been in the studio and did some bass playing, some guitar playing for him, and it was really good. It's been good, fun.
Your style with him is completely different, though, isn't it?
Yeah, I would say it's much more folk, much more roots. Theirs is a lot more straight-ahead rock, and I would say that where they sort of the Brit rock sort of thing that sort of stemmed from their sort of thing, I guess, is not what ours is about. It's a little more roots and American.
Of course, we're talking about the band Cheap Trick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, there's monkeys in the jungle today.
At what age did you decide you wanted to be a musician?
I would say truly like to work at it and really, really work at being a musician and crafting things. I would say at about 14. Early on, I knew that singing in choirs and those kind of things, I knew that I enjoyed music. I didn't really know to what extent, though, until I was about 14, 15, started playing out, playing your first club when you're 14 years old, and everybody else is, 21, 22 years old. It was pretty great. It's like, wow, this is quite a life.
What was your first musical instrument?
Trumpet. Played the trumpet for years, and I can probably barely blow a few notes out of it now. But and then a friend of mine was in the jazz band, and he played guitar. And I guess I just didn't really correlate that someone my age could play guitar and play the same sort of things that some of the artists that I was looking up to could play. I just didn't put it together, and then all of a sudden it made sense, and it was like, wow, I have to do this. And the next day I had a guitar in my hand. I was locking myself in the room for 4 hours a day and, just playing and playing. And
do you have any advice for kids who want to be a musician?
Yeah, I think the biggest thing these days is really just developing your ear. I think a lot of it is, a lot of things today are based on like a mathematical equation, such as everything's recorded in Pro Tools and those kind of things, and tablature and things of that nature, which tends to take the listening part of it out of the equation. So, if you're lining it up to a grid, well, it tells you that it's perfect. But nothing in the records that we really listen to as classic records are perfect. There's no auto-tune. There's no click track. There's nothing that just says, this is perfect. And I think those are the things that make your ear listen to it and think that moves you, that's beautiful. If everything's perfect, it just becomes like, why? No one likes someone to be perfect. At least I don't. So I would say your ears, use your ears.
And you're going to play a song for us?
Yeah. I have no idea which one yet. I'm going to think about that. And I'm going to do something. This is a song called Festival, actually. Taking you out, off of my shoulders again, taking you out, off of my shoulders again. Well, I will take you for a ride, like a 14-year-old bride. doesn't take forever to see your face. Taking you out of my shoulders again. Taking you out of my shoulders again. The way that your hair falls in your face, well, I'd really like to see you. You could be half the world away. I would sleep